My wife was working at her desk a few meters away from mine, as we did in lockdown. One day she let out an exclamation, said, "I've won the Potemkin Prize," which is the major international prize for Alzheimer's research. So there was great celebration. And then about 3 days later, I was sitting working at my desk and I had an email pop up and said, "You've won the King Faisal Prize." So I said, "I've won the King Faisal Prize." So for the two of us, it was a glorious week, and it's made for a very happy year. The disease that my research is relevant to is a disease called multiple sclerosis. And multiple sclerosis is a disease where your immune system targets a structure in the human brain called myelin, which is, if you like, the insulating wrapping around the nerve fibers, enables them to conduct electrical impulses. And this disease is caused by the immune system getting confused and thinking that the cells that make the myelin shouldn't be there. So it's an inflammatory disease. So the treatment of this disease is really twofold. One is to try and stop the inflammation causing the damage. And the second part of it is developing treatments to repair the damage. So firefighters to put the flames of inflammation out, and construction workers to put it all back together again. So the first part of that treatment strategy, dousing the inflammation that is causing the damage, has been one of the great success stories in modern neurology. So there are now a handful of drugs that are given to MS patients which stop the inflammation causing damage. The challenge now is to try and think of ways that you can repair the damage, reconstruct the damage that has occurred. And that's really where my research has been focused. So our work has really been focused on several things. Firstly, understanding how stem cells regenerate the lost cells. Secondly, why that process gets less efficient as you get older. And finally, seeing what we can do to reverse the effects of aging, to make sure that the stem cells that are present in your brain are constantly able to regenerate the cells that are lost to multiple sclerosis. But as a result of the work that my lab and other labs around the world have done, we understand much more about how the brain is able to regenerate. And of course, if you have more information, then that gives you more insights into how you can develop drugs which you can give to patients to regenerate the damage in the brain. The challenges in academic science have always been and will remain funding, getting money to do the fundamental research. And I think anything that raises the profile of academic research, such as this prize, is hugely important. I very much enjoy walking. I very much enjoy the countryside and the natural world. I very much enjoy walking with my wife and my dog in the mountains. And I also spend a lot of my time watching my son do his various sporting activities, which I also enjoy very much. He's a very keen football player and rugby player.